we could see Cassino up ahead of us. We came under General Alexander, who was a very good general, and he said, right, we're going to get that monastery. Without that monastery, nobody can move because there's a visibility from the monastery 40, 50 miles.
Well, it was an incredible defensive position to be holding for the Germans,
right,
wasn't
absolutely.
it? Because they had
the monopoly, and if a single person moved, immediately it drew fire.
Yeah.
Either artillery, mortar, or small arms fire. You could not move an inch without being shot at. And whether you were infantry, whether you were tanks, armoured cars, or what, they had us covered everywhere we moved. We had a whole mixture of people: Popsky's private army, the long-range desert group, the other one or two little private armies which were existing at the time, and all the crews of the armoured cars and tank regiments. There was a big tank regiment there with 5 men in a tank, and we were 3 or 4 men in armoured cars, 2 men in scout cars. We left the drivers in an apple orchard, hidden away. The tanks and the armoured cars, we covered them up with camouflage and branches and things, and we had to convert to infantry training. So we had a day or 2 infantry training of mountain climbing, and with all these little armies and about 200 or 300 Italian partisans, we had a force of some 500 or 600 people, and we gradually took the high ground and the low ground, the valleys and mountains, between us and Cassino, which was 3 miles at the top of the hill. Mm. So we did a right flanking movement, eastern movement, and the Americans and the Poles and the Australians and New Zealanders did a left flanking movement. But we fought our way about 3/4 of the way up the mountains, with Cassino about another mile or so to go, when Alexander came across the air and said, right, lads, we've got the monastery. The Poles and the American detachments that went up front ways got there quicker. They got there. We were told to stop going forward, to return to our tanks and our armoured cars and work our way back the valleys